Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you are new here and you'd like to stick around, please click that subscribe button. I would love to have you. And to all the people who have stuck around, thank you so much. I know it's been a while since I uploaded a video. Clinical depression, work, life in general, a global pandemic, need I go on? But I'm gonna really try to upload a video just once a week because I really love checking in with you guys and just chatting about my books. So yes, welcome and welcome back. First of all, just to say a couple of things. I have definitely been influenced by Charlotte at Books and Bargains, as you can see with my little fairy lights, loving them. I've also treated myself to one of those ring lights because it's very dark in my room. I don't get much like natural light, so I've got it on. It's a bit of like a glare. Don't know how it'll look, so your feedback would be much appreciated. So in today's video, I thought I would show you all the books that I've hauled since the last time I spoke to you, which was the end of September. I think I've got 35 books. I don't actually know how, because obviously we're not allowed to go book shopping, but clearly that doesn't stop me. So let's just dive right in. Apologies if it's a little bit of a long one, but who doesn't love a book haul? So I thought, why not? So to start off, I've got some Christmas books. So the first one I got from a charity shop when they were open for like that small little time, and that is Let It Snow. It's so shiny. And this is 3 holiday romances, so it's 3 stories in one book. I know that they did a Netflix show or film. I haven't seen it, but I saw lots about this and thought I would pick it up. Don't know where I'm going to put these books. Next up, I got Just for Christmas. So I'll show you this one as well. I might do that too. The Night Before Christmas, they're both by Scarlett Bailey. I got this one a few years ago, read it, loved it, so got it for my collection. And then I picked this one up, which is her second one, which I haven't read yet. I'm going to save for December. But yeah, I really loved the other one, as I was saying. Look how sparkly it is. Really excited about that one. Then I got this one, which was purely a cover by Murder Most Festive by Ada Moncrief. This is brilliant. I read it in December. I will talk about it in another video, but I just thought the cover was so gorgeous, and it is set at Christmas time, but it's like a murder mystery. Then moving on to the thrillers, mysteries, etc. Guys, I mean, Deadhead by CJ Scoose. I got this on pre-order because I was so excited. I absolutely loved Sweet Pea. I really enjoyed In Bloom as well, but I've got real high hopes for this one. This is the 3rd book in the trilogy. I don't think I need to say anything more about it. It's been everywhere. I can't wait to read it. I can't believe I haven't read it already. I think this is going to be my next read, and it's a gorgeous cover as well. It's orange, really love it. The next 3 books I've got are actually books that I got my mum for like birthdays and Christmases. My mum is a huge Agatha Christie fan. She's read like all of her books. I've never read an Agatha Christie book. Please don't come at me in the comments. I've seen lots of TV adaptations of her books and things, but I've never read any. But I got these for my mum. They're all by Sophie Hannon, and it says on them, the new Hercule Poirot mystery. So there's the mystery of 3 quarters, the closed casket, and the monogram murders. I don't know what order they're in, but my mum's read them. She really enjoyed them, and she says that I should definitely give them a go because, as I say, I haven't read any Agatha Christie, so looking forward to those. The next one is the latest book that I purchased, which I got from Sainsbury's a few days ago. I saw a review on Instagram. I can't remember who the review was by, I'm really sorry, but it just immediately I was like, wow, I have to get my hands on that book. And that's The Truth Be Told by Kia Abdullah. I don't really know a lot about it apart from the review said wow quite a few times, and that the ending apparently is amazing. It is a thriller. It says 1 night, 2 stories, it's his word against his. So really looking forward to that one. Then I have my second ever Karen Slaughter book, Pieces of Her. I read The Good Daughter last year and absolutely loved it. So treated myself to this one. Again, can't believe I haven't got to it yet because I really loved Karen Slaughter's writing. So looking forward to that one. And the last thriller that I've got is this one, which is Nightingale Point by Lewin Goldie. This just sounded really interesting. It's got lots of different characters on the back, so I don't know if it's told from different perspectives, but I've seen a lot about it on Bookstagram and Booktube, and it just sounded really good. It's the winner of the Costa Short Story Award 2017, and it's based in like a block of flats, I believe, and tells, yeah, something happens in the block of flats that means the residents are changed. So really interested, looks good. The next few books I've got are all non-fiction. Let me just grab them. So first up I've got It's Not About the Burqa, which is edited by Mariam Khan. And this is, I believe, essays by different people, different authors, who speak about what it's like to be a Muslim woman in the West today. And I'm really excited about reading this. I think it's going to be really interesting and educational. And look at this. Look at this empire. That's gorgeous. So really excited about that one. Next up, I have Very Late to the Party, Why I'm No Longer Talking to White People About Race by Renee Edo-Lodge. I don't think I need to say much about this story. Knew I had to get it. Really looking forward to reading it. May listen to it on audiobook because I believe the author narrates it. Think it's a really important book. And yeah, really interested to read that one. And then I saw this one in Waterstones, so I don't even know when I got this one, but anyway. It's called The Choice and it's by Edith Edgar, and it says, the tagline says, even in hell hope can flower. And it's the life of a young girl, 16-year-old ballerina, who is separated from her parents, and she's kept prisoner and she's made to dance for people and things. But so it sounds like it's going to be like a hard read, but I don't know, something about it just really grabbed my attention. And to hear her story, and there's a picture of her on the back, all smiley and lovely. And I don't know, I don't read a lot of non-fiction, and I really want to try and put that right, which is why I've got these few books now. So I'm just really intrigued. It just sounds really good. Heartbreaking, a hard read, but an important one, I think. And then lastly on the non-fiction list, I got this, which was on my Christmas list, which my mum got for me. I'm so pleased. It's so big and heavy. And that is Let's Do It, Victoria Wood's book. God bless Victoria Wood. I love this woman. My favourite show of all time ever is Dinner Ladies. I'm so sad that she's gone, and I cannot wait to read this. But as I say, it is a real chunker. I've flicked through as you do at like the pictures and things like that, and I just think it's going to be funny and filled with joy and love. And I love her so much, so I was really pleased to get this. Just can't wait to read it. Oh my goodness, they're all like piled up. Ooh, careful. Next up, let me get the next pile. The chair's really creaky, isn't it? Apologies. Next up, I got just some sort of contemporary chick flick books. First up, I got Spoiler Alert by Olivia Dade, which is like a rom-com. I've already read this. It's so bloody good. Where our main character is fat and just so good. It's so pretty. That one. Next up, again, very late to the party, I got The Lido by Libby Page. I got this off somebody on Instagram. Really pleased to get it. Don't think I need to say much about it. It says, meet Rosemary, who's 86, and Kate, who's 26. Dreamers, campaigners, outdoor swimmers. Just really excited to read this. I think it's going to be a really lovely read, and I've heard great things about it. Then I picked this up from a supermarket, The Love Square by Laura Jane Williams. I absolutely adored Our Stop that I read last year by this author, so I've got really high hopes for this one. I haven't seen as much about it online as I did for Our Stop, but as I say, I really loved Our Stop, so very excited to get to this one. Then I've got In 5 Years' Time, which is by Rebecca Cyril. Really looking forward to this one. I believe this is the one where girl wakes up and her life's changed. Yeah, so I'm not too sure. It's a rom-com, it's a chick flick. I'm guessing it's set in New York from the picture. Heard a lot of good things, saw it, picked it up. This one, I'm so excited about this one. Oh my goodness. This is 5 Days of Fog by Anna Freeman. This is historical fiction. I've read the first couple of pages of this and oh my goodness, it is so good already. Look at that picture of the woman with a gun. Really excited to read this one. Does it say anything? It says, can she find her own path and the courage to stumble along it in a fog so thick that she can't see her own feet? I'm thinking empowering, I'm thinking sass. This is going to be a good one. Then I got The Girl with the Louding Voice by Abby Dare. I just love the cover of this with the face and the yellow. I think it's so gorgeous. Inside every girl is a louding voice, a voice to speak up for herself, for the girls who came before her, and for all those who will follow. Again, girl power, wonderful representation. I think it's like a YA, not sure, but I know everyone who's read it has loved it, and I've seen the hardback on some Instagram pictures, which is also beautiful. This one, this is a booktube made me buy it. I saw this on Literary Diversions channel, Leanne's channel. It's Erotic Stories for Punjabi Widows by Bali Kaur Jaswal. Every woman has a hidden life, and I believe this is about like a community centre where women meet and talk about their lives and their troubles and what happens, and how they deal with everything. Really shiny cover again. Really excited about this. I love books about women. It's just my thing. Then I picked this up from a charity shop. It's just a little book, Ghost Wall by Sarah Moss. I've looked at this book so many times before. I remember when it first came out, I remember going and looking at it in Waterstones and not picking it up because I just wasn't too sure it was for me, but I got it. I saw it in charity shop. It's the nice hardback. It's only little, so I think I'm going to give it a go. And then finally, 2 books that have been everywhere. The first one is Love in Colour. Gorgeous, again, gorgeous cover. And this is short stories, like retellings, mythical tales from around the world retold. So I know this is going to be amazing. So I think I'll pick this up when I'm feeling a little bit down or I'm in a bit of a reading slump. I love a short story collection, so really looking forward to that one. And then I treated myself to Vanishing Half by Britt Bennett. Haven't read it yet, heard amazing things. Know it's about a set of twins, both black, one that passes as white, and their lives. So again, really looking forward to that one. Oh look, they're like piling up now. Apologies guys. And then I got a few book vouchers for Christmas and my birthday in January, so I decided to spend those on books that I've read before that I wanted my own physical copies for, just for my little collection. So I'll just get those. First of all is a book that I listened to on audiobook, and I highly recommend the audiobook, but I had to get my own copy as well just so that I've got it, and that is Daisy Jones and the Six by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I still haven't read The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and I really must, because this book blew my mind. The audiobook was amazing, this cover, the writing, it was just immense. Loved it. Then I found this in a charity shop, and I've got to get like this sticker off, annoying, but I love this edition. It's Helen Fielding's Bridget Jones's Diary, one of my favourite books I've ever read, and I really wanted a copy, and I love that it's got like a white spine. It's really unusual. Everyone knows Bridget Jones's Diary. If you haven't read it and you've seen the film, please read it. It is so bloody funny and relatable, and it's just such a good pick me up, and just it's amazing. Then I got these two, which in my opinion are both classics. Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier. I remember when I got this from the library, I finished reading it and shut the book and sat up in bed and was like, what did I just read? It was amazing. It's not my favourite Daphne du Maurier, because that would be Frenchman's Creek, but it is just, it's awesome. And The Paying Guest by Sarah Waters. It's the only Sarah Waters I've ever read, and I really want to read some more because her storytelling skills are next to none, and this was just so good. It tells the it's a gay love story, and it's just historical fiction, like slow pace, and it builds and something happens in the middle, and then you have like the, you know, the conclusion of that and what happens, and oh my goodness, it's so good. Last few. So I listened to this one on audiobook as well, and then when I went to Morrison's with my mum a couple of weeks ago to do our allowed food shop, I saw this on the shelves, and you just had to give like a donation, and I just had to get it because I really enjoyed it. And it's a lovely hardback in white, and that is The Guest List by Lucia Foley. I read The Hunting Party, really didn't enjoy it, but this came up on audio. I listened to it, and it's brilliant. It says each has a secret, each has a motive. So it's set, it's a wedding, like a remote place, somebody dies, and then you get to hear from different perspectives of what happened, and it's really good. Highly recommend. And then, oh my goodness, thank you, they're like taller than me. And then finally, books that I never hear talked about really, and I think it's such a shame because I think this author is wonderful, and that is Deborah Rodriguez. My lovely friend Emily from Novelle Novels had The Little Coffee Shop of Kabul, which I've read a few years ago now and really loved. So she sent me this one. And then because I got that one, I went ahead and got the second one, which I've read as well, which is The Return to the Little Coffee Shop in Kabul. And then she's done a standalone, The Zanzibar Wife, which again is fabulous. And then these are her two newest books. So which one is it that I think it's this one that I've read? This is the first one, Island on the Edge of the World. And then this is the one that I've still got to read, which is The Moroccan Daughter, but these have the same characters in from what I've read on the Blur. And Deborah Rodriguez just tells the story of like a group of women from all different backgrounds and cultures, and how they come together and their friendships, and what they chat about and the relationships that they have and everything that's going on in their lives, and how they support each other, and encourage and empower each other. And I am all for that. So I love her books and they're so pretty. So highly recommend those as well if you haven't read them. So that's all the books I've got since the last time I spoke to you. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please let me know if you have read any of these, and if you have, which ones you would recommend that I read next. I do think that Deadhead will be my next read. I'm hoping to finish the Thursday Murder Club this evening with a pizza, and then tomorrow jump in with Deadhead. As I said, I'm going to do my absolute best to upload a video once a week, so it's not too much pressure for me, because I really do love chatting with you guys. I don't really have many people to talk to about books, so it's really nice that I've got this little corner of YouTube. And as I said, if you want to stick around, I would love to have you, and thank you so much for those of you who have stuck around and have come back to see me. I hope you are all doing really well. I hope you have a good week, that you remember you are beautiful, capable and enough, that you are kind to yourselves, and yeah, stay safe. I'll see you all soon, guys. Bye.